Well, hey, good morning. Welcome to the Frosty Beach this morning. It's Monday morning here in northern Ohio on Lake Erie. And on this Monday morning, after we've had this time change, I'm coming at you this morning with a little bit of a different story. So this isn't really an episode today. I'm just trying to talk with you guys. So, I've talked to you, and I don't preach, not by a long shot. But, and the old saying is practice what you preach, right? My throat is just not, not ready. I don't think I've had enough coffee this morning. And this is my Skyrim cup that my friend got me. It's wearing down a little bit. But, y'all, I just wanted to talk this morning and come from a place of vulnerability because, I told you that we need to be vulnerable with people. We need to be vulnerable with ourselves. We certainly need to be vulnerable with, those who love us, those around us. And, it's interesting because this time change just hit me so hard, and it hit me in a really weird way. So, maybe it's age. I'm not really sure. It's just crazy because, I've been sitting here thinking, what am I supposed to be doing? Kind of been a theme throughout my life. You can be 40, 50-year old and have no idea what you want to do with your life. You absolutely can. And I think there's a lot more of us out there than not, if I'm going to be totally honest about it. And that's kind of where I'm coming at you this morning. As doing this channel has been a real challenge for me. It's totally outside of my comfort zone. And I feel like I've been kind of blessed by it. It's something I said, I feel like I need to be doing. Even though it's hard sometimes, because I'm not really that person. I come from a different generation, and, Gen X has always kind of put their feelings down in my generation. So being vulnerable is like way outside my comfort zone. I don't like to be personal. I don't like to share that. I'm not that person. But I'm working to try to be a little bit more, I think. And I think that's really like all that we can do. And I'm just sitting here, thinking about this channel, and I'm getting, I'm up to 5K views right now, which is phenomenal, and I just love you guys for it, and I truly, truly appreciate it. So, thank you so much for that. I'm just sitting here thinking about, how we just really need connection in our world. And we need people to talk about that. And we need people to promote that more. No, it's not fun. It's not edgy. It's just natural, real life people, But that's not even where I was going. I go off on a rabbit trail sometimes, right down, straight down the hole. But I'm just thinking about my vulnerability and just how, I've changed careers a lot in my life. They got this saying, jack of all trades, master of none. That's kind of me in a lot of ways, a lot of times. I've been technical for like 20 years in some aspect. I've done administration, all that. Well, I quit my job about 3 years ago. I went to a boot camp to do UX design. That wasn't the reason I quit the job. I quit the job for a lot of other reasons. It wasn't just one in particular. It was a catalyst, but you know, and I've been trying to reinvent myself later on in life, and that, boy, that is a challenge. That is a real challenge, and it still is, because I'm kind of dabbling in this, I'm dabbling in that. You know, I'm doing the UX design. I'm working to try to get my foot in the door with that right now. And I have a psychology degree, which is something that I sometimes feel like I went the wrong direction on when it comes to like the artsy side, but I'm so dual natured, and I'm a Gemini. And that's our thing, is that we're dual natured. And my nose runs. I can't do a show without my nose running, I tell you. Allergies are, there's something else here. But anyway, I'm very dual natured, and I'm very artistic. I need that outlet all the time. This has actually become kind of an outlet for me. And I really enjoy doing this. It helps me kind of get out of my head a lot, because I got a lot going on in there. Always have. I probably should have done this 20 years ago, to be totally honest with you. Just because I've always had all this in my head, and I've had all this talk in my head and everything. And that's my girl. Yes, honey. And, you know, I appreciate you guys' support, helping me, you know, on this new journey as I'm trying to figure things out, you know, reinvent myself, move forward in this life. That's, you know, what we need to do is support one another. And I appreciate you guys and being with me. I just wanted to share that this morning. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day. You'll be seeing plenty more. I've got some things lined up for some new shows coming in that are going to be a little more focused on mental health and the psychology side of things, mental health, you know, and just general well-being. So stay tuned to the Frosty Peach. We got way more to come. Appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Take care.